Hundreds of years ago, there lived a sculptor in certain village in China. He was loved and admired by the people of his district for the artistic talent. One day, he was summoned by the landlord who desired to have a bust of his father made by him. The sculptor undertook the contract and in the landlord's house for several weeks. While staying there, he saw how luxuriously the landlord lived and how lavishly he spent. Only if I could become as much rich as the landlord, said the sculptor to himself and sighed. It is so happened that a certain goddess was pleased with the sculptor. She instantly fulfilled his desire. Now he was a rich man. He did not pay much attention to his work anymore. Now that he had no want of anything, he passed his days happily. One day, the governor of the province was passing through the village. Whoever saw him greeted him, but proud of his wealth, the sculptor showed as if he did not care of him. The governor grew furious. At a hint from him, his bodyguards gave a good beating to the sculptor. It is not enough to be rich, one must have power too, thought the sculptor. By the blessings of the goddess, he was soon made the governor of the province. He was satisfied. One afternoon, he paid a visit to a lake at the foot of the mountain. There he saw a beautiful young lady. She was the daughter of the chief of the hill tribe. He wanted her to accompany him to his palace where he would marry her, but she did not agree. Proud of his power, the sculptor tried to take her by force. Immediately, her father and other members of the tribe rushed upon him and his guards and wounded them and drove them away. My God, they don't recognize even a governor. It is better to be hillman than a governor, thought the sculptor. Upon his wish, God had changed him into a hillman. He lived in a hut near the lake. One day, while looking at the sun and feeling amazed at sun's light, he saw a puff of cloud hiding the sun. How powerful indeed is the cloud, he thought. Only if I could be changed into that. The goddess changing into a puff of cloud. But he had been in the sky for a minute when a gust of wind began tearing him into pieces. I see, one would not know what is power unless one was wind itself, and he was changed into wind. As wind, he tried his best to topple a rock but failed. He realized that the rock was stronger than wind. He desired to become a rock, and immediately his desire was fulfilled. After a few days, a group of sculptors visited that region and uprooted him with a few other stones to carve figures out of them. Then he thought, a sculptor seems to be even stronger than a rock, and the god had changed him into his old self of a sculptor again and said, my son, remain a sculptor and try to progress in your own business, in your own work that will give you the true satisfaction. The sculptor did as advised by the goddess and was happy, in fact, happier than ever. So, friends, if you like this story, please hit the bell icon, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.